What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 3VO podcast where we are all on the same team. I'm one of your hosts today, Brendan.
And I'm the other one, Jordan.
And if you're new here, we're just two big old nerds who absolutely love to talk about video games and share our love of video games with the world. So if you too are a lover of video games, then this is the show for you. As always, it's time to check in. Jordan, I'm tired.
Same, buddy. I'm also very tired, but we're tired for different reasons.
We are tired for different
funny
reasons.
as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been one of the longest weeks of my life.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Well, you got a lot going on.
Had so much going on. Yeah.
Let's go and start there because I want to
Luckily,
what's going on with you.
Right. Okay. So I went from not being involved in any sort of productions or anything to being cast in a Shakespeare show and getting hired for a dance gig. So I have been in rehearsals for both.
Yeah.
And they both kind of started at the same time. Luckily, the dance gig is over and done with next week.
Yes.
So it'll have been done by the time of this airing.
Mm.
But yeah, I was in 4 back-to-back rehearsals, so like 4 nights in a row for the dance gig. So I am exhausted.
Well, and yesterday you had 2 rehearsals?
Yes. So yesterday I had rehearsal number 1 for 3 hours in the high desert. Then I had to drive to Pasadena for a birthday party and Shadowcast performance that we did. More on that later.
Yes.
And then I had to leave what was turning into the rest of the party. I had to leave and then go to my other rehearsal in Riverside. So I put in a lot of miles and a lot of hours, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah. But the Riverside thing is especially cool because it's going to be for a Pride event.
Yes, yeah, I'm dancing at Riverside Pride,
which is so cool.
Yeah,
so cool.
Well, it will already have happened by the time.
That's what I mean. It's like it's okay to talk about.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It happened. It was amazing, and I didn't mess up one time.
He fell off the stage. No.
Oh my God!
Don't put that energy out there. Sorry.
Don't put that energy out there.
No, it's going to be great.
I'm
make sure I'm there.
Super excited for it.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Well, you touched on a little bit. We did have our buddy Eddie had their birthday yesterday, at their birthday party, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
We did a has-been themed karaoke Shadowcast sing-along type deal.
Yeah.
And it was my favorite kind of setup for a party because there was a thing where it was like, hey, come dressed as character.
Yeah.
But there wasn't like any specificity on like how detailed everybody had to be.
Sure.
So you had some people who did like go full blown and really put together an outfit and whatnot. And then you had like our buddy Connor who literally just switched hats.
Yep.
Like not even like
full
character appropriate hats. Like
no,
different, just basement hats.
It worked though.
No, it was brilliant, and it was so much damn fun.
It was so fun to be in the same room with the creative theater people that we went to college with, and be doing something cool and creative and fun together again. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. It was. Yeah, I was like touched like a little bit.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah,
but also like having some of the people who are a little bit newer to our posse also there as well.
Like, absolutely.
Like Caitlin was involved too and did great.
Yeah. Oh my God, everyone killed it.
Awesome. Everyone did so good.
Yeah.
A friend of the show, Nicole, came in last minute and absolutely crushed.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Did so damn good. Oh,
yeah.
It was so much fun. But then also in terms of like other creative stuff, I am in a now like long running like full campaign D&D live play thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I think I could probably say the name of it. I'll double check before the episode comes out, but we should be fine. It is called Too Queer to Quest.
Oh my God, that's incredible!
It's a full like LGBTQ
excellent,
LGBTQIA plus like inclusive D&D.
Hell yeah,
it's so much fun. I'm playing a druid for the first time. Which I'm very excited.
Druids are pretty cool. What circle?
The fire. I forget specific, but it's the fire one. Someone that's
Circle of the Flame or something.
It is like Circle of the Flame or something like that. Yeah, I just got a lot of fire-based stuff, and I'm playing a fire genasi too. So I am
very cool.
Very, very, very. Yeah, it's all about the flames and fire. Yeah.
What makes a fire genasi different than like a human or an elf or something?
Basically the different genasis are just like they just have like different bonuses and stuff based on like their traits. Like air genasi, they have an innate ability to just hold their breath forever, if they need to. Water genasi can breathe underwater.
Sure.
And fire genasi just like I don't get damaged by fire.
That's great.
That's pretty much what it is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have just like innate like fire spells that are just like because I'm literally made of flame.
That's so cool.
It's stuff like that.
I've never dabbled in playing a non like how to put this like a non corporeal. Well, they're corporeal, I suppose.
They are corporeal. I don't. Yeah, to say like they're made of fire is not like the best way to put it. But like he does have instead of regular hair, it is fire.
It is fire.
It is fire.
You're Hades.
Kind of. A little bit, actually. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, a little bit.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But I'm having a great time with it. It's a really, really great crew. The DM's awesome.
Nice.
So just like very involved and creative and very, very fun. Yeah,
and where can the people watch this if they want to tune in?
It's going to be on YouTube. I'm pretty sure she's going to, the DM, her name's Mo, is going to make like a whole channel for it. So whenever that drops, everyone's going to know about it.
We'll put it in the link if we have it by the time this episode airs.
Yeah.
Or in a future episode. We'll see. Yeah.
We want to like record like a season, like words of.
Oh,
like,
sure, and then drop them.
Then she's gonna edit them and then drop them.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna be live play, but it's not gonna be like live stream.
Yeah, it's not gonna be live stream.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
Yeah. Heavily edited, which I appreciate.
Yeah. You know, everybody needs a little editing, and that's okay.
It's just a hard cut, right?
Technical difficulties. No, but you know what doesn't have technical difficulties?
What's that?
The topic of today's episode, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah. I'm excited to talk about
that. Was a segue and a half.
That was brilliant. That was so good. Especially if I bet you there's going to be someone who watches this and goes like, that game was buggy as shit at one point. What are you talking about?
No, I don't think so. But regardless, so Pokemon Let's Go Eevee came out a few years ago. It is a recreation of Gen 1. It is like kind of like Pokemon Blue. Well, actually, technically more like Pokemon Yellow.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know anything about these Let's Go games?
No. I mean, like I have an idea of what it kind of must be like because I do know because I did play Pokemon Yellow back in the day.
Okay.
So, and that was honestly going to be my first question for you, like in terms of like the track of like where Pokemon was, kind of where it's at now, especially with how we talked about ZA.
Yeah.
On the last episode about like how different like some of the styles for it how it was and where this fits into like how close it is from the past to where, like, where it's at now. So it's closer to like a much older school, like a
closer but not a like true reboot. It's sort of different. I'll get into some of the differences. So Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu were released at the same time, and I think that they were released not too long after Pokemon Sword and Shield. Don't quote me on that.
Got it.
Release timeline is fuzzy in my noggin.
I'm gonna forget these names in 3 minutes. So
well, there you go. So Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu is a recreation of Pokemon Yellow because you're playing as like the main character and Team Rocket is around and, you know, all of the stuff that you kind of have in Pokemon Yellow that is specific to Pokemon Yellow as opposed to Pokemon Blue and Red is kind of present in this game.
Got you. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So depending on which title you pick, your first starter, instead of getting to choose between, do you know the Gen 1 starters? There's a pop quiz for you.
Oh, like the actual like original like
the first trio.
Oh yeah, it was Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, right?
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I know you got it.
For a minute, I was like,
So in this game, instead of having the choice between those three, you get saddled up with Eevee if you pick Let's Go Eevee, and Pikachu if you get Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
And then there's a lot of stuff that they weave into the game, which is like the experience between you and your first partner Pokemon that like heavily influences the storyline and the plot and stuff.
For sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, just like in Pokemon. Yeah, right.
Well, it's also kind of cool though too, because like I mean, especially when you go with the Eevee route, you still kind of get the choice of like what type of Pokemon you want to have, because eventually,
well, you'd think, but actually, kind of like Ash's Pikachu in the anime.
Yes,
partner doesn't want to evolve. Partner wants to stay. Yeah. Yes. So your Eevee, you cannot use an evolution stone on it. It stays an Eevee.
That's wild.
Yeah,
okay, interesting.
Yeah,
I can kind of see the benefit of that storyline wise. I can also see that maybe that I could find that as a player maybe being a little frustrating to where it's like, yeah, but the fun of Eevee is sort of like you gotta get to create your own Pokemon.
There is that, and you can catch wild Eevee and then still have your evolution if you want.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah, beyond that, the game is a 1-to-1 recreation of Pokemon Yellow. Like the routes, the build, like the cities, building, like pretty much that. There's extra trainers and stuff and like some things that obviously they've like brought in like the extra typings and et cetera, since the release of Gen 1. So
Got you.
it's Gen 1, but with the most like recent stats and moves and abilities and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Thrown
Gotcha,
on top.
gotcha. So, so OG, the original, but with like more stuff added into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like just like tweaked and fixed, you know, because like type matchups over the years have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fixed basically.
Right,
It's
gotcha.
Gen 1 fixed.
Yeah. It's really interesting to me right now because we're in that space just because we talk about a lot on here that we're in that space of video games in which we're getting like different versions of remakes of video games. And it's really kind of cool to see like how different developers decide how they're going to kind of tackle a remake.
Yeah.
Like this is like, this isn't like an exact remake, but like
No.
it's in this kind of in the spirit of like they wanted to do this one, like this older school style of game again with like updates and different tech and whatnot.
Mhm.
And it's just kind of cool seeing just like how much it's like, well, we want to do it, but we don't want to just make the same game again, basically.
Right.
So it's like it's gonna be different, it's gonna feel different. So we might as well just call it like a different game.
Yeah.
Which is cool and fun. I just think it's interesting, like that's where we're at right now with video games. Is that it's like we're
Mhm.
watching how like people are like, okay, this was a cool idea, but we were sort of limited by
Right.
technology and ability and whatnot. Let's see what we could do with this idea now, basically.
Absolutely. So, getting into the differences between it, obviously graphics are, you know, updated and the typings and things like that, like I said. But the big thing is that it doesn't play like a traditional Pokemon game
Okay,
because of the catch mechanic.
interesting.
Did you play Let's Go Pokemon on your phone at all at any
Never
point?
once.
Okay. It's those catch mechanics. Basically, you encounter a wild Pokemon
Mhm.
and you throw Pokeballs at it until you catch it.
Oh, okay. So kind of like how it is in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
what did you say? Am I crazy?
I said, did you ever play Let's Go? Oh, Pokemon Let's Go. I guess it's the phone app. Sorry.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
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 okay. No, the wife plays it a lot though, so I see
Right.
I see her when she's sitting there just like chucking Pokeballs in.
Exactly. Yeah. So in this game, unlike in Pokemon, because you remember if you go to like a route and you go into the tall grass, you could encounter a Pokemon, but
Yes.
you don't get to see them. In this game, they appear in the overworld and you can go seek them out or you can avoid them if you'd like. So it's marvelous convenient game.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because some of those routes and some of the like caves and things that you find yourself in are long.
right.
And it gets very, very tedious in older gens when you're running into a Zubat every 5 fucking steps.
I do remember that being a deep frustration of just like I
Yep.
just want to get through here. I'm not trying to fight anything. I just need to make it through. This is the only route. Motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have 12 I have 12 of these stupid bats. I don't need
Yeah.
any more.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, absolutely. Or also the frustration of like, I'm trying to complete the Pokedex and I just need to find a fucking Clefairy. Get the fuck out of my face, Zubat.
So you're just like we're very anti-Zubat on this podcast.
And the world at large, I
And the
think.
world at large, I think most Pokemon players will understand. Yeah, that was something I actually did appreciate about ZA as well. Was that it's like you had like the zones that you could go into where it's
Yeah.
like if you want to go fight something or catch Pokemon, you head over here. Otherwise, run around the city, have fun, and you're mostly okay.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
appreciate that they're taking into consideration of like, I wonder how much thought process goes into, especially for Pokemon, of knowing that so many of the people who are playing have been playing Pokemon in some way since they were kids.
Mhm.
So I wonder if they have an idea that it's kind of like, guys, 35-year-olds are not going to put up with this bullshit.
No, yeah, we gotta.
we gotta like narrow it down a little bit for the adults that play these games.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think having Pokemon appear in the overworld is a marvelous improvement.
Mhm.
I always hated trying to get from point A to point B and having to walk through the tall grass and having to get encountered with Pokemon, especially if you're like on your last legs, your Pokemon are like just about to faint or
Right.
something, and you're like, I can see the next town.
Yeah.
I just have to walk 5 steps through this grass.
I need to get to a Poke Center so bad, please.
Yes,
Just let me go.
Right. Yeah.
That's true. And so is there like still Pokemon battle mechanics, or is that like
Yeah, there are. So you still play through the game and encounter trainers and
Mhm.
gym leaders and all that
right?
and have your battles. That's absolutely the same.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is a good entry point for Pokemon. If you haven't played a Pokemon game before,
Right. Like at all.
this is a great entry point because it's sort of a simplified version of the game. That sounds reductive. I don't mean to like put people down if they are, like approaching this game. But it is very much like Pokemon Light, I would
Yeah,
say.
for sure. I can see
Great
that, especially playing ZA recently. Like if you were unfamiliar with like any of the mechanics of how Pokemon and stuff works, something like that could be a lot for somebody. So I could see
Yeah.
like wanting to be like, no, start here. It's a little bit more like easy to kind
Yeah.
of get into.
Absolutely. Definitely much easier to catch Pokemon.
Right.
Because you don't have to worry about like weakening them or bringing them down. You just throw Pokeballs at
Yeah.
them until they
Or
can.
straight up just you as a trainer having to sneak up on them.
Or that.
So much time me trying to catch a fucking Pichu. God damn it.
In ZA.
hmm
Yeah.
They see you and they just run the fuck away from you, and I'm like, no, be my friend.
Yeah. That's not a problem in this game. They're kind of there, and some of them run after you, but mostly they just like leave you alone, so you can really pick and choose like who you're going to encounter.
That's the thing I did also think was kind of cool for like, and I don't know how much this is across like the current generation of things, is that it's like the different attitudes of Pokemon. I think it's
Yeah.
a fun thing too. Is that some are just like, I'm just a bird hanging out. Other ones they see you and they're just like, you wanna fucking go like immediately, so quick.
Yeah. Temperament, different Pokemon temperament.
Very different Pokemon temperaments.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's it like collecting like your like team now?
I mean, pretty much the same,
Mhm.
except it's much easier to find Pokemon. Like if you're looking for a specific Pokemon,
Mhm.
so this goes into the catch mechanics actually. So I'll take a moment to talk about that.
Yeah,
So
sure.
if you're looking for a specific Pokemon, maybe it's like a rarer kind of find. It only spawns at like 1% or something. Like
Right.
Chansey is a good example. I think it only has like a 1% spawn rate in some areas,
Okay, got you.
but those give a lot of experience when you catch them,
Right.
which is also what's nice about this game. Most of your experience comes from catching Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
instead of doing the actual battles. You still do get experience for battles, but you can get a lot more from catching Pokemon. As you catch Pokemon in a row, if it's the same Pokemon
Mhm.
species over and over again, you get a multiplier on your catch bonus. So your experience gain goes up and up and up and up and up.
Interesting.
Right. So you can sit there and the other thing is as you catch Pokemon and your combo goes up, that particular Pokemon is more likely to spawn. So you can find like Chansey, which are experience, like they give the most experience
Right,
when you
gotcha.
catch them. Uh and that's actually been true since Gen 1. They're like beefier and they're harder to take down. They give more experience as a result, though.
Makes sense. Okay.
Anyways,
Got you.
so you find a Pokemon, it's got a 1% chance rate like Chansey. You start catching them as they appear, your combo goes up, and then you're getting like thousands and thousands of experience points at a go, and you can level up your Pokemon real fast.
Okay.
Very convenient.
Right. Okay.
Much better than stopping, entering a battle, weakening the or defeating the Pokemon. It's so much faster.
Yeah. And so, like, is there a strategy to the actual? Okay, I get like needing to like find areas where they spawn and like going with the
Yeah.
algorithm how of like the chances and whatnot. But in terms of like actually catching them, if the battle mechanic isn't there for it,
Yeah.
what is like strategy for catching Pokemon? Is it like Go where you're just like just I gotta keep chucking Pokeballs at them until they
Pretty
die?
much. You've
Okay.
got Pokeballs and you've got berries that you can toss at them, like Pokemon Let's Go.
Got you.
So you can toss berries that make them a little bit like less jumpy because some are erratic and like will move around. You've also got berries that make them friendlier, so they're like not as hard to catch. Um, and some other ones that do some other various effects. So that's basically all you've got though is you throw berries at them and you throw Pokeballs and you hope you catch them.
Okay, so the strategy is mostly just like being prepared. Like that's kind of
Pretty
like,
much,
just like
yeah.
your berries, have enough Pokeballs, like do what you got to do. Okay,
The good news is that defeating trainers, typically it only gives you money in like traditional Pokemon games, but in this
Yes.
game they also give you a lot of items. So they'll like throw Pokeballs and berries and stuff at you as you defeat trainers.
That's really nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's sort of like it's Pokemon, but with like the rails up. Like if that makes sense.
That's such a good way to put it. Actually,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really good. Oh, I love that though. Is there? And even though we were talking a little bit about like the frustration of like walking through the grass and constantly getting
Yeah.
attacked by like a Rattata, or in the caves by a Zubat,
Mhm.
or just trying. Or my frustration with the games back in the day was just trying to walk through an area, and all of a sudden, just some random dude just walks up to you and is like, "We're gonna fight," and you're like, "I don't." All right, fine. What
Yeah.
is traveling like?
You still have that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a Pokemon game. There's no game.
It's
It's gotta happen.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious. I mean, that is part of the experience, though. So I was just
Yeah.
curious, like if that element was still involved in
That's still there. So yeah, as you're navigating through routes, you're still gonna have those like areas where it's like, well, I can't keep going unless I walk in front of this trainer. So I have to battle him.
Gonna have to fight this
So
guy no matter what.
that still exists. Although I will say, there's a couple of modern conveniences that they've put into the game. One of them being all of the what were HM moves in the past. These are moves like fly, cut, surf, things that help you like advance in the world and
Yes.
are also battle moves.
Yes.
Those all get taught in the form of what are called secret techniques to your partner.
Oh, okay.
So your partner, Eevee, in this case, learns like surf, swim, or whatever, right? And then like you and your Eevee hop on a surfboard and you like surf around. Instead of having to teach a Pokemon on your team the HM surf and then using that Pokemon exclusively. So you can have a competitive team and not have any of their moves taken up by HM moves because your partner Eevee has them all.
Got it. That's really
Yeah.
cool, actually. Actually, yeah, you're right. That is like I think the term to be used for this, if we don't want to make it sound like it's like being reductive and
Right.
oversimplifying one, that would be streamlined. It
Straight-
sounds like
yeah.
very
It's very streamlined.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like there is the immersion of it. I understand for being like, no, if you want to use Slice, you got to get you got to get a Pokemon that would like it makes sense for it to be able to use it.
Right.
But again, for people like us with busy fucking lives who just want to be able to play the game and like get going on shit, having just like this is my dedicated Pokemon that's going to learn all that extra stuff just so I have it and we're good to go.
Right.
That's really really nice to have.
It's a nice quality of life improvement,
Yeah,
definitely. The other thing I was going to mention is that you don't have to have your partner Pokemon be on your team. So you can have 6 Pokemon that you're using in battles, and then your partner just stays with you,
Got you.
which is also very nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, granted, I took my partner Eevee to the very end because I was like, this is my partner. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
It feels right to have the starter with you for on the team for the whole game. Like, it just feels right.
It does feel right. But if it was really like, oh gosh, I have like a bad partner, like maybe its stats aren't great or whatever, then you would say, okay, you know what, you're not on the team, but you're still with me.
Yeah. I think I remember playing Pokemon Yellow and not using Pikachu as
A
much
whole lot.
as a whole lot. once I started getting other Pokemon and stuff, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But okay.
So to that end, at the end of the game, once you become the champion,
Yes.
you beat everything, whatever, and you're in the post game, it gives you the option to fly around on Aerodactyls, Charizards, or like Pidgeots or something, some other flying Pokemon. So you can actually like get on their back, and then they will fly up and fly over the like overworld. So you're up in the air at a different like elevation. So you're not running into people, you're not running into buildings, you're not running into Pokemon. You can just like zoom to wherever you want or get places really quick.
Once you're done with the main game, and it's
Once you're done with
just
the main
like,
game.
you just want to wrap up some extra stuff, keep
Yeah.
collecting Pokemon or whatever you want to do.
Right.
Now it's like, all right, you're good. We'll just let you fucking
Yeah.
End of never ending story. You can hop on Falcor and just go wherever you want to go.
Basically. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's cool is you can also take out other Pokemon and some will just like walk around with you, which is fun. Or some will let you ride on their back, like Rapidash. You can like run around on your Rapidash. I've got a Haunter on my team, so you can like fly on the back of your Haunter.
Something very silly about that image to me of just like
Yeah.
crash on top of a Haunter.
Yeah.
That rules though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fun. I love that. I love that introduction for Pokemon to like as a continuous thing, and just like you could just have your little buddy out with you, just
Yeah.
hanging out.
You just got
Because like it's not what you want. Don't you want like to have a
Yeah.
little friend out hanging
Yeah.
around with you all the time?
Throughout the game, you do have your Eevee out all the time.
Oh, okay.
It's like basically part of the character model.
It's just like the Eevee is always there.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the beginning of the game,
Similar to Pokemon Yellow. Pikachu
exactly,
was just
Pikachu.
always, like, right
Exactly,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the start of the game, Eevee is like kind of figuring you out and like warming up to you, and then at a certain point, it just climbs up on your head and just like just rides up there as you run around.
That's so fucking cute.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too, because that's like similar to like from Pokemon Yellow back in the days. Like you could turn and just like check in on Pikachu and see how it was doing.
Uh huh.
Do you remember? I don't know if it was for everything, but when I was playing it, I got the Game Boy Color that was like specifically for yellow, so it was like the yellow Game Boy Color.
Yep.
With like the
Had the
Pikachu.
same thing with Pokemon Blue.
Okay, got it.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I know.
But it did that weird thing where it's just like if you would like check in on the Pikachu to see like what its mood was, it would play the sound of like actual Pikachu.
Yeah, it's cry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little cry, but it was like this shitty little Game Boy speaker, so it sounded haunted as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand.
But it just reminds me of that. It's just like checking, just like, does my Pikachu like me yet? And you'd either get it like looking at you all grumpy and shit, or
Yeah.
you get this like cute little image of him being like, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that as well in this game, kind of check in on your partner. You can do it with Pokemon that are outside of their Pokeballs as well. So if you've got another one running around with you, you can also kind of check in on its mood and stuff.
Oh, so you could have the Eevee out and you could like bring out another Pokemon to run around too. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, it's very cute.
That's so cool. So I do want to know, like, what is like you obviously you got your Eevee. What is like your lineup?
Yeah, I've got an Eevee, I've got a Charizard, I've got a Haunter.
Nice.
And a Pidgeot and an Alolan Raichu, which was like my MVP.
Okay.
So good. And a Gyarados.
Nice. What's a Alolan Raichu? What is that?
Yeah, okay, so one of the regions, it was Generation 7, I believe, is the Alola region, and it's basically the Hawaii region. So there's like 4 different islands that you like go around to, and it included some alternative form Pokemon that we already knew. So it's like a regional form of Raichu that is both thunder and psychic. Okay, so think of like a traditional Raichu.
Yes.
Think of that mental image. Now make it a little bit brighter in color palette.
Okay.
Give it like anime ears instead of the like spiky ears it has. You know, like in animes where it has that like bubble, like feather kind of look.
Oh, yes.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Got those kind of ears. And then its tail is kind of like wider and bigger, and it rides it with its psychic powers like a surfboard.
That fucking rules.
Yeah.
So dope. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. That was what kind of one of the things that's cool about it being a later gen game is that it could include things like that. So the Alola region introduced a lot of regional forms specifically for Kanto Pokemon.
Ooh.
So there's an Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Raichu, Alolan Meowth. There's like a lot of Alolan alternative forms, right? And at lots of different places throughout the game, it allowed you to trade with various NPCs a Cantonian version for an Alolan version. So that's how I got the Alolan Raichu.
Got you. Okay. And is it all like if anything, is it like specific for like the region? So like Lowlands, you get like what the normally is plus psychic, or does it depend on like the Pokemon?
I'd have to go through them, but I think it kind of depends on the Pokemon. So, well, okay, so Meowth is traditionally normal in Kanto, is a dark type in Alola. Ooh, yeah, no, actually it's completely different. It totally depends, I'm realizing. Because Alolan Sandshrew and Alolan Vulpix are both ice types.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Alolan Vulpix is possibly the cutest Pokemon.
Really?
Yes.
I do love Vulpix was like the little like fiery fox thing, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I had a little like plushie for one of those as a kid. I thought it was the cutest goddamn thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Vulpix was already very cute, but like
sure.
it's like a pure white, blue eyes. It's so cute.
Need to look this up.
Yeah.
That's fucking adorable as hell. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Aside from that, it's traditional Pokemon Yellow. You run around, you get your 8 badges, you challenge the Elite Four, you become the champion.
Does it still have like the goofy little side missions that you get sent on? Like,
of course.
Like, you know,
yeah.
Just like, oh, there's a Snorlax on the road.
Yep.
A prime example for me.
Yes, exactly. There's a couple Snorlaxes on a couple roads.
Yes.
There's
you still have to go off and find the flute to come back, or
yep, absolutely. Yep.
All the things to keep in.
Yep. You have to go through the Pokemon Tower and like there's a very, very sad cutscene wherein, you know, the mission where you you clear out the Spirit Tower, where the Pokemon Graveyard Tower.
Yeah, that sounds.
And there's the little Cubone looking for his mom, and you have to like reunite the Cubone with the spirit of its mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough. Yeah.
And Team Rocket's running around.
I mean, of course.
Yeah. And you fight them in Viridian City, or not Viridian City. Viridian City? Yeah, Viridian City. You fight them in Viridian City instead of Giovanni.
Right. Oh, got you. Okay, cool. Now, whenever Team Rocket comes up, because I'm old, the image that comes to my brain is the classic Jesse and James.
Yep.
Is it still them, or is it
Yep.
a different Team Rocket? Okay. I
It's
was
them.
just curious if it's like how long have they made? How long have
It's
they?
Jesse and James, and it's Meowth, and it's their Ekans and their coughing, and yeah.
Somebody at Team Rocket admin is just not paying attention because that is the group of like the biggest like blundering fucking buffoons, and just like somehow they've managed to keep their job.
I don't really know what's going on there.
Don't understand
Yeah,
what that is.
they must know where the bodies are buried or something.
They have to fucking know
I
trade
don't know.
secrets. They have to know. Oh my god. We're just gonna get an update one day from Jesse and James. Giovanni was on the island.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
You know. Anything else to mention about this?
I love Gen 1. I started with Gen 1, and I love that we got another remake, essentially, of Gen 1. I love the original 150.
It's true.
It's...
I don't know if it's, even as somebody who fell out of Pokemon for a very, very long time,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it's just the pure nostalgia of it or the fact that it was such a, no matter what, like, I feel like you couldn't be a kid when Pokemon first popped up without it being a part of your life in some way.
Yeah.
Because like I collected the cards. I didn't play the card game too much.
Yeah.
I played the Game Boy games. I watched the show a ton.
Yep.
Um,
Had all the movies, had
Yeah.
toys. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we don't do movies, but we could do a whole episode talking about the first Pokemon movie and like how
Oh, would you like
devastating
to?
fucking Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
It's like this show is so like cute and fun. What is this? Why is this so traumatic? Why are we?
Have you seen we're going to take a little tangent here from video games for a second. Stay
Yeah.
with us. Have you seen the deleted scene that was removed from the American release?
No.
Okay, I'm going to spoil you on it
Go
right
for it,
now
please.
because you're not going to want to watch it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So it was fully voice acted. So we have an English dub of these scenes, but it was not released in the American version. It's so sad. So basically it does like the intro where it's like the archaeologist guy and the scientist talking about how we like found these ruins where we suspect we're gonna find the remnants of Mew, blah 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 blah, whatever.
Yes.
And then it like kind of cuts to the laboratory and that's like all the people working on it and whatever. In the original, it then goes to a flashback of the scientist and he's like working at home and you see like a photo of like his whole family. It's him and his wife and his daughter.
Oh, no.
And he's working on this like glowing thing in this tube and the wife comes in and is like, what are you doing? And he's like, I did it. I saved her consciousness. Emily is here in this glass tube. And he's like working on bringing his daughter back to life is like the thing, and why he's researching Mew, because he thinks with Mew's DNA he can like somehow figure out how to bring his daughter back. Okay, so there's that.
Yeah.
He's contracted by Giovanni and whatever, by Team Rocket, because that's who he's working for.
Yes.
So cut back to the lab, and there is a tiny baby version of Mewtwo, like brand new Mewtwo, right? That they've just successfully cloned.
Mhm.
And there's a Charmander, a Squirtle, and a Bulbasaur that are also they're like the clone versions. They have like the markings. You know how the
Oh,
clones have the
yeah, yeah,
markings?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's Mewtwo and there's Charmander 2, Squirtle 2, Bulbasaur 2, and Amber 2. That's her name, Amber 2. And hold on. So he's like brand new. His consciousness goes into this like other place and he meets the spirit of the daughter, and Charmander and Bulbasaur and Squirtle, they're all there. And Amber is like taking him around and showing him like, this is my remember place. This is my town. That's the sun. This is teaching him about all of the stuff. Right. Cut back to real world. Their vital signs start going down. Charmander starts disappearing from this spiritual place, and slowly all three of the starters and Amber start disappearing, and leaves Mewtwo there. Because they stabilize Mewtwo because that's the priority, but they lose all of the others, and then it cuts to adult Mewtwo in the scene that we're familiar with, back into like what we have in the American release. Isn't that horrible.
I don't know if you've seen it. There's a meme on TikTok that gets used a lot. It's a clip from an SNL sketch, and it's just this one of the cast members sitting there, and I don't know what he's reacting to, but it's used for shit like this, where it's just like I could just picture an American producer seeing that and just being like, I don't know how else to ask this. Why would you make that?
Yeah,
just
pretty
like,
much.
why would you want? That's so forget American audiences. Do it. Does a Japanese audience want to fucking see that? That just sounds so sad.
It was so sad.
That's
Yeah.
harrowing.
Yeah, truly.
Not bad enough that movie almost ends with watching Pikachu try to shock Ash back to fucking life. And
Oh
Rose
my
is
gosh,
crying while
yeah.
he does it.
That scene also, though, does explain the Pokemon tears thing later, because as Amber's like consciousness is like leaving, Mewtwo starts to cry and he's like, what is this? I don't understand. And Amber says, oh, those are tears. You're crying. My daddy said that Pokemon tears contain the power of life. And like so it kind of explains.
Kind of explains that.
Yeah, yeah. So which is why we were all confused about why the ending is the ending.
Oh, see, the way that I am when something is like very, very sad, any like plot device or mechanic that's thrown in that like fixes
everything.
Life, I'm not questioning it. I'm like, cool.
Well, no.
Cool. We fixed it. Cool. It's fine. I'm not asking any fucking questions, especially as a child.
Yeah.
I was just like, good. Ash isn't dead. Everybody's happy and everything's fine.
Yeah.
No more. I'm good. Let's go home, please. Thank you. Everything's fine now. We're glad.
Anyways, that was our Pokemon the movie Mewtwo Strikes Back tangent.
Also, because this is what I do now, is just embarrass myself on this fucking podcast. I'm a 37-year-old man.
What?
And I just it was in you explaining the other clone Pokemon of like Charmander 2. I just put together that's why he's called
Mewtwo. Well, that's been our episode. I'm just kidding.
Guess which one of us got our college degree?
All right. Well, with all of that out of the way, we have reached the bonus round. Our producer Caitlin's got something for us. Caitlin, what you got?
I will be reading out a Pokedex entry specifically related to Let's Go
Excellent.
Eevee.
Let's go.
And you will have to figure out what Pokemon.
Figure out the Pokemon. All right. I love it.
So we know it's...
You got this. You can guess based on context clues.
Like, should I be here? Like, is this gonna...
No. I will give you the opportunity to answer first.
I appreciate
on each one, and I think that will help even it out.
I might be able to get like something out, but again, even with like it's my same problem with like names in the real world, that translates also to Pokemon.
I will accept it if you can like describe the Pokemon, like the little blue one with the feet. That'll work. Like, yeah.
I don't know why I like the little blue one.
Also, you'll get 2 points for getting it exactly right, or you'll get 1 point for getting the
evolutionary
line.
Perfect. That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
You got this.
Okay.
All right. First one.
Its genes are the key to solving the mysteries of Pokemon evolution.
I mean, I would assume that's Mew or Mewtwo. Like, I'll say Mew.
How do we want to do this if it's incorrect?
Ooh, if it's
So you won't
incorrect,
have
then
to-
I will take a second guess.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we can just keep going back and forth.
Okay.
Okay.
So not Mew?
Not
Because
Mew.
I was going to say, I was like, would you instead also give your answer before I say?
I would have said Mew if that's what you're asking.
Okay,
Yeah.
Because then you would both be incorrect. Do you want to keep going until...
Interesting.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I might be.
Think of a second answer. Wait, I got it. I got it now.
It's called, but isn't there a Pokemon that is like a fossil? Like, isn't that a thing? Or am I making something up here?
You're not wrong. There are fossil Pokemon.
Right. So
But that's not the answer.
Right. Then no, never mind. I got it.
All right, Brendan, what's the answer?
Is it Ditto?
No.
Oh,
shit. Sucks, man.
Oh,
I
no.
want the game, both of
It's
us.
not Ditto or Mew? Oh, man.
Mewtwo. I don't know.
No, because I think you would have given evolutionary line. Or no. I guess I'm not.
Oh, well, yeah, I would have. I'm going to call it for this one.
Yeah.
Very disappointed in you guys.
Wait a minute. I'm thinking Gen 1 only.
It is Gen 1 only, and it's specifically related to this game, and it is the Pokedex entries from this game.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to give it to
So
you.
dumb. No, but it's Eevee.
It's Eevee.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, it makes
Of
sense.
course.
It makes sense.
Wow. Okay, cool. That was a practice round.
Practice,
Yeah.
yes. All right, when viewed through a microscope, this Pokemon's short, fine, delicate hair can be seen.
So it's a Pokemon that looks bald but isn't bald.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah. What? I don't even know where to fucking begin.
Short, fine hair.
Short, fine, delicate hair.
Short, fine, delicate hair can be seen. I have guesses.
You go. Just,
No. You get first guess. Toss something out.
Short, fine, delicate hair. I'm just trying to think of something that doesn't automatically give the vibe of being hairy. I don't know, Bulbasaur? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm going to guess Pikachu.
Nope.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Pikachu, but I'm like, no, that's a little rat. I feel like you would in the real world.
See first. Yeah. A la Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Since we have quite a few, I'm going to give you guys one guess each.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Unless you're like, wait.
Okay, all right.
That was Mew.
Oh, boo.
Okay.
Apparently.
That's weird. I don't like that. I don't know why that makes Mew creepy to me. That apparently
It just has short hair.
Really short. That's if you touch it, it's kind of fuzzy. I'm like, oh, I hate that.
The only Pokemon that people anticipate can fly into space. None has managed the feat yet, however.
Okay, a good flyer.
Really good flyer.
Real good flyer.
Honestly, make it to space.
I have a guess. Name a bird.
Just a Zapdos.
Nope.
Yeah, I figure I try to go for just powerful.
Good. No, I think that's a good guess. I'm gonna guess Pidgeot.
Mm-mm.
Dang.
We're doing so bad on this.
It's Porygon.
Porygon.
Which one? Wait, which one's Porygon? I'm blanking on the.
It's like the little computer virus guy.
It's like pink and blue, and it's angular.
Yeah. All right.
There are a few gimmies in here, I promise.
well,
we need them.
Yep.
Famous for being very unreliable. Come on, Brendan.
I mean, there's a couple that I can think of that are terribly unreliable as Pokemon.
I think I have a guess, and I think it's a good guess, even if it's not right.
Right. I feel like I have a good guess too. I'm between two. Unreliable.
I'm between two.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say Psyduck.
Nope.
No.
That was mine.
Oh
no! Okay. Famous for being very unreliable.
That's also a mean Pokedex entry.
Magikarp?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my other guess.
Yeah.
That was my other guess.
Oh my gosh. I was going through a few. Psyduck was my first thought.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Slowpoke? But
Slowpoke isn't necessarily unreliable. It's just.
Well, that's what I was like. Ooh, whatever. Okay, cool.
All
right. Points on the board.
Way to go.
Yeah.
All right. It's the male's job to make a nest by carving out boulders in a stream using the horn on its head.
I think I've got this. I think I've got it.
This sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it is. Is it? Because I don't remember. Because there's a pair of Pokemon that are very one is very clearly male, one's very clearly female.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the Genghis-Khan?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I think he should almost get points for that because I think it's Nidoking.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay.
Carving out boulders in a stream.
Carving out boulders in a stream.
Meaning water type.
Sea King?
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Well,
I'll give you 1 point since I.
Yeah. You helped. Yeah.
Gotta keep one of us on the board for God's sake.
I love this one so much. A Pokemon with a one-track mind. Once it charges, it won't stop running until it falls asleep.
That's just me once I start drinking. Oh geez, won't stop. One track mind won't stop running until it falls asleep. Trying to think.
I have a couple guesses and they're both equally as good, I think.
I can't think of any charging Pokemon like that right now. I know there's there's also I don't remember what it's called. The one that's the bull. It's just it just looks like a bull.
I think you're thinking about Tauros.
Yes, that's the one.
That's a good guess, but that's incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. You thought of charges in a different way.
Oh.
I thought of electrical charge.
Oh.
But now I'm not sure. Well, it wasn't Tauros, so I'm gonna take it in an electrical direction.
Go for it.
I'm gonna guess Magnemite?
Mm-mm.
Ah.
Voltorb?
No, it's not charges as an electric.
Ah,
It's
you were
charges
right.
as
I was
in,
right on
like,
that end,
a
okay.
ball. It's just a hint. It's a Pokemon that you can ride in one of the games. I think it's what, Platinum? No, not Platinum. In Alola, you can ride it. It's your favorite game. I think it's in Alola. Fake fan, fake fan.
No,
What?
in Gen 1? It's a Gen 1 Pokemon.
It's a Gen 1 Pokemon, and I think it's Alola that you can ride it, but do not be mad at me if I'm incorrect. It's Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn.
Can't even picture.
I think that's Pokemon X and Y.
Oh, you know what? That might be right. Well, I'm also a fake fan.
Well, as long as we're all fake here.
Welcome to the Fake Fan Podcast, where we reveal that we don't know shit about anything we talk about.
All right, I know Brendan will get this one, so Jordan, we'll see.
Damn.
Where's the skull? Where's the skull of its deceased mother? Its cries echo inside the skull and come out as a sad melody.
Oh, that's Cubone.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one. Everyone knows about the saddest fucking Pokemon.
Truly.
It is rough.
So
All right.
fucked up.
Its cries are very noisy. This is because each of its 3 heads thinks about whatever it likes.
Oh, so
So which 3-headed Pokemon in Gen 1?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 3 How many does each one thinks about whatever it likes?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Does Weezing have 2 or 3 heads? So because Weezing's got more than 1 head, right? I'm not crazy.
It does have more than 1 head.
Yeah. I don't know if that's. Any other Pokemon have got more than 1 head?
There are quite a few.
I can think of a few.
That's wild.
Offhand?
That's weird.
I can think of 4 off the top of my head.
I can't explain.
That's why I put this one in there.
I can't explain why that makes me uncomfortable. Just knowing that multiple Pokemon, that their evolution for some reason said like, no, you get more than 1 head. I'll just stick with it, even though I'm pretty sure it's wrong. I'll say Weezing because I can't think of anything else.
No.
I don't think so.
Is it Dodrio?
No.
Man, is it Executor?
Yeah.
Ah. It was one of the 2. I figured that Dodrio would be the noisier one.
Yeah.
Well, you live and you learn.
Yep.
Okay. We've got 2 left.
All right. Oy.
Just loves to run.
Loves to run. Oh, just because.
That's all the Pokemon X entry is?
No, it's one sentence because
Yeah,
the other sentence gave it away.
Yeah, I think it would just be little chunks from the Pokedex entry.
Most of them are the full thing, but some of them I had to take out a sentence.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is it what is like the what is the one that is just is it no, that's something else I think I'm thinking of. What is just like the horse that's like a fire that's like the fiery horse? Is it that one?
It's Rapidash, and yes,
Rapidash.
you are
Yes,
correct.
I got one.
Absolutely, it's Rapidash.
That is correct.
You got Cubone too?
Oh yeah, I think a Cubone too. That's right. Okay.
You're at 4 points, and I think I'm only at 3.
You're at 3, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
It's a game now.
So it comes down to this last one. If you step on one by accident, it gets angry.
I mean, I feel like that'd be most of them.
I feel like that could be any.
That's not a Pokemon.
Which one would you accidentally?
I have
step
an
on?
idea.
Which one would you actually? Which one would you actually accidentally step on? Just because it's literally in the ground, I'd say Diglett.
Mm-mm.
Ah,
That's a good guess, though.
all right. Well,
Ooh.
if you get this is yours.
Here's the thing. Diglett was more good. Because what other...
Brendan's kind of gotten an advantage because
I know.
when he gets to...
Yeah, but
Although, to be fair, I haven't gotten any of the ones that I took a second guess on.
I was going to say when this happens, though, that doesn't really help.
What other Pokemon would you maybe accidentally step on? Geodude?
It is Gino.
Oh, that makes sense. It looks like a little rock.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
tracks.
Good
yeah.
job.
It had to be like a rock or a ground type.
Yeah.
Brendan's the winner.
Yeah. Only by 1
At
point.
1 point, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Well, it's. I don't know if I did better than I thought, or if you did worse than we all thought.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe maybe a little bit of both.
You know what people could have a little bit of both of?
What?
They could both watch this YouTube video and follow us and listen to our podcast, the audio only version, by following us everywhere on all of our social medias and letting us know how they felt about the episode. What did you play and who was your team? Did you play Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu? What was your team? Let us know in the comments and such.
Yep. And as always, like Brendan said, please follow us on all the lovely socials. We're on YouTube. You can listen to the podcast pretty much anywhere you can get a podcast going. We're on the Instagrams. We're on TikToks. We're going to get better about posting on stuff again. God, we'll get back on it eventually.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah. But so please make sure also to like, subscribe, and comment. Really makes a difference. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.